up, everybody? How's it going tonight? Somebody just zoomed past the house as soon as this thing started. But what's good, everybody? We got a fun one tonight. It's good to see. It's good to see everybody in here tonight. What's up, Pizzle, Mary Beth, Tim, Sam, Shelby, Crafty? I saw you in here. Everybody else that's in here, vroom vroom, absolutely. Anybody I missed? I saw that Papa was in the house for a minute. I know he is busy, but it was nice to see him pop in here with us. Thought that was Ash growling. He doesn't growl. He's a wuss cat, man. There's Nathan. What's going on, man? Nathan's boys are playing tonight. We got the Raiders, and we have the defending Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams, who will probably be eliminated if they lose tonight. But I saw Baker Mayfield running out of the tunnel. He's activated. They're acting like he's going to be the starter today, so I guess we will see. He is a baby, man. I don't know where he's at, but he's a little wuss cat. All right, it's that time of the day where we put our score predictions in, and I'm going to say 34-17 Raiders win. That is mine. I'll drop it in the chat too. Honestly, so Sam said Wolford is starting, but they expect us to see Baker. I feel like maybe in the second half, after he watches like up close in person a half, 26-16, that's a pretty good one. 27-21. Nathan, where's it at? Where's your prediction? 31-16. That's a pretty good one too. Hopefully you can make my day better. I hope everybody can have a good time tonight. And so I hope your day gets better, Chris, for sure. You know what'll make you feel better, Chris? If you get you a nice Dr. Pepper. But thanks for spending your night in here with us. We've only got about 2 or 3 minutes left until kickoff. Hate this game, but 27-13. I hope Baker does well there. I don't know how I feel about Baker, man. He's a head case. He's got talent if he can get his mind right and he's healthy. But I don't feel like he ever gets his mind right. Like, I just feel like he's always in his head. Maybe he'll get the keys to the stadium and make some nachos. Mountain Dew's a close second, so cheers to that. But Dr. Pepper, I tell you every single day, and I will tell everyone every single day, but Dr. Pepper is good for the soul. You may not like it or not, but it is good for the soul. So is Mountain Dew. But also, the Raiders are wearing the white on white, and I feel like just a few weeks ago, we were in here talking about those uniforms and how I told you they were my favorite that they wear. So I am pretty excited to see that today. Baker does make some fire nachos. My favorite commercial with the nachos was like the Halloween one where the kids like bring their bags of candy and he's like pumping cheese into their bags. 27-10. All right, we'll have to scroll back at the end of the game and see who gets the closest. You guys got some good ones though. I feel like every single one of the score predictions that you've had is possible. All right, they are getting things ready for kickoff. The new loaded nachos at the stadium are freaking huge. I don't know if I've ever had nachos from there. Just not a lot of points. Front line putting too much on film. I think if you can score points, you should. All right, so Rams kicker Matt Gay is on the field, so it looks like the Raiders are going to receive the ball first. Get us a little score sheet up right there. They've got DJ Turner returning the kick. All right, kick is up, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Oh, Chris, I don't remember how much the nachos were at the game, but the stadium she's talking about, it's a restaurant called The Stadium. I feel like as soon as I read that in my brain, I was like, we didn't get nachos at the stadium. Then I realized what you were talking about. DJ Turner has speed if he gets a chance. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Jacobs in the backfield. And they're going to go straight to the ground to him. He's going to cut up the middle and get about 4 yards on the ground. And this game is off and rolling. It's good to see Jacobs out on the field. I know Nathan had said something about him being a game time decision. All right, 2nd down and 6. I feel like this Rams defense still has potential. I know they're without Aaron Donald, but they still can be good. They're going to hand it off again to Jacobs. This time he's only going to get about a yard or 2, and he's going to get stuffed up really quickly. It's going to be 3rd down. Oops, don't hit that. You know what, Tim? At the game, we got a large drink, 2 medium drinks, and a pizza and a hot dog, and we only spent $38. Yeah, Jeff, you never know with these streamed games. 3rd down and 5 now from the 30. Carr's going to throw. He's looking. He's got time. He's going to load up down the sideline. He's trying to get it to Adams, and Adams pulls it in one-handed. There is a flag on the play. Will you go live on Twitch? I don't know if I will today or not. I might tomorrow though. That I didn't see it yet. Either way, they're gonna get the 1st down. All right, so it's penalty declined, so they're calling it a catch. I can't believe he caught that man. Yeah, that's Adams with Jalen Ramsey on him. Ramsey pulls him. He falls to the ground and pulls it in. He even hit him in the face. What a catch. All right, big 1st down from the 38-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to get only about a yard on the ground. Some limited practice, hoping this long week makes it better. That's fair. I was looking at an article with Mac Jones and people saying Mac's a good QB with a 80% pass rating. So my question is, Mac Jones a good QB? I'll come right back to that, Chris, because that's a good question. It looks like there is an injured Raider down on the ground. Okay, well, I'll come back to it now then. I think that Mac Jones is not a great quarterback, but I don't think he would be as successful in the league with a lesser head coach. Like Bill Belichick being up there at in the league, he's probably considered the greatest. There's 2 or 3 guys other than him you'd put all in the same category. Those coaches can make him a good QB. If he were to went to the Raiders with Josh McDaniels as a first-year head coach, or Nathaniel Hackett in Denver, or even these younger coaches like Miami with McDaniels, I do not think he would be good at all. I think he's in the right place he needs to be to become a good quarterback, to learn. He's very coachable, so he's going to do whatever his coach says, no matter where he went. But there's a lot of coaches that could ruin him. Under Sean Payton, yes. Andy Reid. I think Shanahan, you're right, Nathan. I think he could be good. What's up, Daniel? Um, there's like I said, the list is very small of the QBs I think he would succeed. Like if he would have went to the Jets last year, I don't know if he would have had the success that he had in going to the instead of going to the Patriots. And nothing against Saleh, but you know, look at where Zach Wilson is right now compared to where Mac Jones is. I think he is right where he needs to be. Like I think New England is the best fit for him. Uh, if he got traded right now, the Niners would probably be the only place right now I think he would immediately succeed. If you go live on Twitch tomorrow, what time would the stream start? Well, I have to work tomorrow, so it would be pretty late. Pats just have, yeah. See the whole issue. Like Jones looked pretty good last year. There was a lot of question marks around the deep ball, and I think his arm strength has gotten better. He's shown that in the last couple games. But the offensive, the coordinators, the play callers, and whatever, that is what's wrong with New England right now. And that's because they lost McDaniels to the Raiders, and they have not figured out what they want to do yet. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's a great quarterback. But he's still so young that one day he could be where I consider a great quarterback. 2nd down and 9, quick pass to the outside. It's going to be incomplete. He's targeting number 10. Who's number 10, Nathan? Holland. Oh, that's Mac Hollins. I wasn't sure what his number was. No, I think he's a good quarterback. I'll finish with that in just a second. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 here for the Raiders. They are in field goal territory. He's going to make a quick pass behind the lines, and that's to the backup running back, and he's going to throw the screen and get up for a big 1st down. But he's messing up because he's doing exactly what he's told. Because if you watch the Patriots and Bills game, the clip on the sideline of him like screaming and dropping the F-bomb like 15 times, he was mad about the play call, and he's like, why are we doing it this when we could be doing this? And he's just doing what he's told, and it wasn't working. So that's not on him. He's just following it to the book. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off. And I think that's Zeus. And he's going to get a yard, but there is a flag on the play. Abdullah, that's his last name. I knew who it was, but I couldn't remember what his last name was. Yeah, I think Mac's just doing what he's told. The play callers don't know what they're doing, and he's making bad decisions because that's what they're telling him to do, and it's just not working. And that's going to be on the defense. Illegal use of hands, the flag. Wait, if Zeus is 34, then who's 35? Because I thought that was him. 1st and 10, they're going to go back to the ground. This Jacobs this time, he's going to get about 1.5 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. He says he wants to be coached harder, and he wants to throw more, not run the ball. Yeah, see, he thinks, which I agree with him. He thinks the play calls need to open up a little bit, and they've been kind of just bad. And so I agree with Mac on that. And that's what he was so upset about on the sideline the other day, on last Thursday. All right, they're in the red zone now. 2nd down and 8. Jacob's still in the backfield with Carr. He's got time. He's looking. He's going to be flushed right, and he's going to keep it, and he'll get a couple yards. It will be 3rd down and short. Yeah, I don't think Mac is great, but I do think he is a solid QB, and I understand why he's upset right now. Their play callers are horrible. The defense is fine, but the OC, or whoever's making those decisions needs to be fired. All right, 3rd down and 5. I thought it was going to be a little shorter than that. 10.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. He's going to toss it to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to get the first down, still on his feet, and he'll go out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders. Not sure which teams just want a QB that won't lose the game and let their D win it. Bad place to be if you're new to the league. You get the just do what you're told crap. Not sure if this case. For Mac Jones, I really think that's the case. Because out of all the QBs that came out of the draft with him, he's the most, he's like the bookworm. Like, he is to the point, like, the most coachable. He's like, okay, you're going to take 2 steps that way, and he's going to take 2 steps that way. 1st and goal, they're going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to push forward. He looks like he's going to be just a little short. But I think that's why Belichick likes him. That's why he drafted him, because he knew he was going to be coached. He's coming from Saban. Saban coaches just like he does. But, at the same time, he's coming from, throwing a bunch of touchdowns and not just running the ball over and over and over again. And he's in year 2 is now comfortable and not understanding why things aren't working, because they looked so much better last year. 2nd down and goal from the 1. They're going to hand it off again to Jacobs. And this time, Jacobs going to push his way into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. Raiders take a first quarter lead. Some people claim Mac is being protected by a Belichick system, but it's possible he's actually... See, at first, year 1, I was like, yeah, he's being protected by the system, because I didn't think he'd succeed anywhere else. But now, in year 2, it feels like he's being held back. Maybe they think he's not ready to, start moving forward and doing more. Extra point is up, and it is good. Raiders take a 7-0 lead. Dude, that Adams catch, man, it was super awesome. Even if he hadn't caught it, it still worked in the Raiders' favor, but he made that play. That was awesome. Mac had the reputation of having a big arm when he came out of college. And see, I think he understood in year 1 things were going to be simple for him, because he's a rookie QB still learning. But now in year 2, he's like, all right, let's do things. And now they're losing games because of terrible play calls, and he's mad about it. But it's the Belichick way, or it's the whoever's calling the play way, and then they're dumb. Who's starting for the Rams? Sam in the chat said Wolford earlier, but they expect Baker Mayfield to also play today. So as far as I know, Wolford will be QB1. I don't know what happened to Perkins, if he had gotten hurt, or because I thought he was playing pretty well. I mean, I watched them play against the Chiefs, and he played really well. Adam says he and Carr are still not totally in sync, and it's scary how many plays they're making already. Making Mayfield being tossed around like a white girl at a college party. To be fair, Baker Mayfield is the white boy in the middle of that situation. I'm assuming guys want to be Mahomes in year 2, like Mahomes want to be let loose to go. I think and especially Mac Jones' case, they, obviously Mahomes had an arm, just like Josh Allen. Yes, Mayfield is active tonight, and he is dressed. So guys like that, but Mac Jones showed in year 1 his arm strength wasn't all the way there. So I don't know. I understand him wanting to do more, especially with how well their defense is playing. I don't know. Rams and Lions are in a similar boat. Oh, you meant to say Raiders. Okay. Raiders and Lions are in a similar boat. They have an outside chance of still making the playoffs, but still need to either run the table in for other teams to collapse. Minnesota could still collapse, Crafty. I'm not saying that they're not going to win the division, but they might still collapse and keep the Lions' hopes alive if they keep winning. All right, kickoff is up, and it's going to go – he's going to return it from the 9. He makes a cut past the 20 and out at about the 25-yard line. That was Powell on the return, and there is a flag. Every time I hear Powell, I still think of, like, the Chiefs wide receiver, Cornell Powell. I know there's, like, a couple of them in the league, but that's who I think of every time, even though I don't know if I've seen him in an actual game, like, on the field more than, like, twice. All right, it was an illegal formation on Bolden for the Raiders. So I think they're going to get an extra couple yards. No, yeah, either way, Minnesota will be in the playoffs. I wasn't saying that, but I just meant collapse enough for the Lions to have hope for, taking their division. It'll be close, but I don't know. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to start this drive, and he's going to get a big 10 yards on the opening carry for the Rams. And it is Wolford on the field. I actually like this guy. What's his name? John Wolford. Yeah, I don't really see Minnesota losing out, so I'm certain they will clinch the division. But if they lose to the Lions next week, they could collapse. We've seen it happen a couple times in the last couple years. Okay, so they only gave him 9 yards on that carry. 2nd down and 1, they're going to hand it off again. This time, he's not going to get there. It's going to go for a loss of 2, maybe 1. Yeah, but I also think the Jets could beat Buffalo this week, too. And if they can get over Buffalo, their schedule doesn't seem as hard. They still got a rough schedule, but I really feel like Buffalo is just one of those teams, man. Cam Akers trying to put out good enough tape to get traded. I am still shocked they didn't trade him and try to get someone else by the deadline. 3rd down and 1. And they're going to hand it off this time. It looks like to a receiver. Max Crosby's there to blow him up immediately for a big loss. It's going to be 4th down. And this is where this game could get really ugly. That was their rookie running back that was lined up in the backfield, but that was Tutu Atwell that came across for the jet sweep. He sniffed it out, dude. Max Crosby is a monster. Dodgy down the end sketch, right? I gotta be honest, I don't follow that division too hard. I'm to be honest with you, I also don't. But, I've watched a lot of the teams that they've played against. And I feel like they don't look as – like, their last big win was against Buffalo. Ever since then, I feel like they've been a little rocky in the last third of the season, just like it did last year. I mean, that's what got them into the playoffs, man. Chargers could have been in the playoffs too, but they were dumb. That was a nice stop, man. That play by Crosby on Atwell, he had to dive and extend his full body to reach him, but there's only certain players that can make that play, and he's one of them. There are obviously going to be a couple different faces in the playoffs this year than there were last year, but it's starting to feel like a lot of the same ones. Like Pittsburgh, I don't think is going to be in there, but they're sneaking, acting like they're going to make a run. And if they beat Baltimore this weekend, I think they will, they're going to feel like they're going to make a run like that. Or was that the year before last that Pittsburgh snuck in? No, that was last year because they played the Chiefs in the first round. because the Colts collapsed and couldn't beat the Jaguars in Week 17, so the Steelers got in. Chargers could have gotten the playoffs last year if they didn't call a timeout, man. If they didn't call that last timeout and that game would have ended in a tie, they both would have got in. If we make it in the playoffs again, I'm drinking the ESPN tears. Yeah, the Chargers messed up, so the Raiders won that game, and the Colts choked to the Jags, so also Pittsburgh snuck in somehow. And they were not a very good football team last year, which makes you believe anybody can make it to the playoffs except for the Texans. They were like 13-point underdogs going into Arrowhead for that game, and I was nervous. Not because, like, we were playing that team. That was a bad team. There was no reason they should have won. But I was still nervous because I felt like some dumb stuff was about to happen, and the Steelers were going to sneak a playoff win on Ben's, like, last run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That timeout, they literally could have been in the playoffs, but they were stupid. Brandon Staley's an idiot, and I've been saying it all year this year, too. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 20-yard line. And they're going to fake the handoff. Carr's looking, got time. He's going to dump it down to Jacobs. He's going to get 5 yards on the catch, but there is a flag on the play. We've got 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Has Keenan Allen ran his mouth this week? Haven't heard anything except for his tears. I don't know. I don't follow the Chargers, man. They're dumb. That was going to be a hold call on Bobby Wagner. It's going to give the Raiders an automatic first down. I keep forgetting that they have him. All right, so Raiders are going to move the chains. Last week, Bobby Wagner had 2 sacks and an interception, and that was his first game with 2 sacks and an interception in his career. Urinating Tree experienced every human emotion possible on that last Sunday last season. Yeah. Yeah, he did. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 25 now. What up, Mickey? Me too, and I live in Seattle. Carr's looking. He's got time. He's hit as he throws. And he's trying to get it to Adams, dump it down to Adams, but it's going to get broken up by Jalen Ramsey. What's up, Ben? Nice to see you. Hope you're well also. Is that dude's last name really Bars? That's funny. All right, so I guess the O lineman that went down earlier is listed as questionable to return. All right, 2nd down and 10. Carr fakes the handoff to Jacobs, turns around, hands it off to Hollins. Hollins has got room to run. He's going to get a big first down crossing the 40. Wagner's been invisible all season outside of that last game. Oh, also that one game where he tackled the fan that was on the field. He made that play too. There's a chance we have Renfrow and Waller back next week. I don't know, man. Waller, even before he got like hurt this year, he hadn't been really a factor. But the way this team's playing, the maybe 1st and 10, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs going to get 3 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down. We're just at the 5.5-minute mark. This is the biggest guy I've ever seen run a reverse. Yeah, that was a pretty big dude. I see the Rams are still waiting till next year to score. You would be correct. Matt Collins, I feel like I don't know what I don't know where I was going with that. 2nd down and 7 from the 45. Carr's looking, has all the time in the world. He's going to step up, finally throws it, gets it to Hollins again to the Rams 40, and another first down. He's having a pretty good game so far. Yeah, this O-line is playing much better than it was at the beginning of the season. That's for sure. Hey, just enough is fine. You know, you don't always need somebody to be like making special plays. Like if you got a guy that's going to be consistent, that's all you really need. All right, 1st and 10 from the Rams 40. They're going to put it back on the ground with Jacobs. Jacobs lowers his shoulder and he's going to plow forward. He's going to get about 5 yards with the carry. It will be 2nd down. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Another question I have, why do running backs run through the middle instead of running on the sides trying to avoid getting tackled? I mean, they do both. But, Mickey, that wasn't Shelby who said that. That was my friend Haley. I'll answer that in just a second, Chris. 2nd down and 6. Carr backpedaling, finally throws it, gets rid of it, hits I believe that's their fullback, Johnson, and he's only able to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down. But there's design plays for both on the outside and up the middle. And there's some backs that will run up the middle and are good at it. And the way that the play call is they're able sometimes to split the middle and give them a lane up the middle. So it's not just like them running into piles of dudes. If you watch like the more successful up the middle runs, you know, you'll see the offensive line split the defense. And the Raiders are going to use their first timeout. Timeout in the first quarter. Okay, need a little more time. Well, they're up 7, so they're doing all right now. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. I think they want to put another 7 up, and maybe they just want to make sure they can do it. But and another reason that they run up the middle sometimes is just for like short yardage. If they want to get 2 or 3 yards, maybe it's like 2nd down and 3 or something like that. Yeah, and it depends on your O-line too. All teams will try to run it up the middle, whether or not they should, but or can. But if your O-line is good enough, they'll be able to hold guys off of you for you to get straight up the middle either way. Yeah, Mickey, that wasn't Shelby. 3rd down and 5. Draw play. They hand it off to Jacobs. They took a timeout for that. He's only going to get 2 yards. It will be 4th down. Yeah, blocking is a lot more complicated than it looks. And the only reason, like, I even have, like, a 10% clue is because, like, I watch all kinds of different players' podcasts talking about, like, their positions and stuff like that. Because it's fascinating because you don't really notice that kind of stuff. I cannot believe they took a timeout to get 1 yard on a run play up the middle. 52-yard field goal attempt for the Raiders is up, and it is good. They extend their lead to 10 with 2:22 to go in the first quarter. So the coaches call out the plays, and the players have to run it to a T. They can't adjust it when they're running the play. I think the times that you do see the adjustments is when the quarterback gets out there and sees how the defense is lined up. Like if they can call an audible, because when the coach calls a play, they give them 2 plays. And they have to look at the defense and decide which of those 2 plays to run. Sometimes it's 1 run and 1 pass. And if they line up for a run and they see that the middle is stacked, they're not going to run that play. But a lot of younger quarterbacks, yes, will just the coach tells them what they do and they do it, like Mac Jones, and that's why I think he does that because he respects his coaching and like. But then you've got guys like Aaron Rodgers that the coach will call play and he will go to the line and he will call out a completely different play and just run with it. I feel you, Mickey. Slapping a guy in the ear hole of his helmet so you ring his bell, shove his arms down, shift your hips, shove him outside. Those big guys are doing so much technical stuff. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I've been watching a lot of Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey's podcasts. Like, there's the most recently, and he plays a center in football. So, he gets a lot of linemen talk in there. And some of the things he says, I'm like, I would never notice that kind of thing. Like, and you wouldn't notice it just watching it on TV either. It is very complicated, but I love it because of that. I respect that, Mickey. Raiders making a great show for prime time. Let's see if they can play 4 quarters. Because the story of the first half of the year was they could go up by however many points they choke the lead. And then the story late is they'll either get down or they'll go neck and neck to the end and then win it. Um, this Raiders team has been obviously their team colors. It's been very black and white. Like they have good moments and then it's instantly bad. Till Sunday night, but no, they rather have Washington. I would rather have Washington, honestly. Like I'm intrigued by them. All right, getting ready for kickoff, Carlson. The kick is up, and it looks like another short kick. He's going to return it from the 10. He'll cross the 20, still on his feet, crossing the 30, and he'll go out of bounds around the 35. On the QB sideline, first time I was into Seattle, Gino, who's a backup, started calling audibles and coaches calling player stuff where you can just at the line. Didn't know he had the skill. Dude, I have gained so much respect from Geno Smith this year. Like, I started, respecting him last year when he played a primetime game filling in for Russ when Russ broke his thumb. And, he looked really good. He stayed composed under the situation and almost won them that game. I think they got screwed out of that win. I remember it like it was yesterday. But yeah, exactly. So it's like coaches playing real life Madden on the sidelines. Yes, just like 15 times more complicated than that. First and 10. He's going to fake the handoff. Wolford's going to load up across the middle. He's got a wide open guy. Looks like Jefferson for a big first down. Some QBs have skills I have to read, and some can't read pre-snap defenses. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes said in his first I think 2 seasons or maybe 3 seasons because he only played 1 game his rookie year that he couldn't read a defense at all. And I was just like, what? You would have never, you can tell at times, but for the most part, I would have never known that. Oh, that's Mayfield? I didn't even see him sneak in. I'm glad you guys said that because I would not have noticed. First and 10, play action. He's going to roll to his left. And he ends up just keeping it. He'll get about 5 yards and sliding. That is Baker Mayfield, dude. I could tell on the play action rollout because I think that's the one thing he's super, super good at. But that pass to Jefferson was really good. The Baker's in the kitchen. Wolford's on the sideline like, what did I do wrong? I know we went 3 and out, but how is that my fault? Second down and 4. He's going to hand it off up the middle. That's Akers. Akers will get about 1.5 yards. Mahomes has Kelsey shift all the time, so they should. Yeah, and a lot of the times when you see, to Chris is asking, those guys, when they line up before they snap the ball, you'll see guys move so they can see if the defense moves, try to figure out if it's man-to-man or if it's a zone coverage. Third down and 2. Now the clock's winding down. They have to get a playoff. here before the end of the quarter. Low snap, Baker's looking. He's going to load up deep down the sideline again, trying to get it to Atwell. It's going to be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. I was torn to who to root for in the Giants-Washington game. I'd like to see both of them make the playoffs. If that entire division can make the playoffs, I'm down for it. There is a flag on the play. Hobbs is holding his hands up. It looked like they were play fighting a little bit, running down the seam. So I don't know if there was a foul. I can't really hear it, but it's still 4th and 2 either way. Rams trying to confuse – they confused me. It's like Taysom Hill and Andy Dalton. When Taysom sneaks in there, I don't notice until I see the back of his jersey saying number 7. It's 4th and 2. They've got their kicker on to try to put some points on the board. And it's going to be a 55-yard field goal attempt for the Rams. The kick is up. It's lined up, and it is long enough. The Rams will put 3 points on the board with 11 seconds left in the first quarter. When you explain football works and how the coaches are the ones picking the plays and the players have to follow, it makes it like it is like a chess match. And that goes like so much deeper than game to game. Like if you like watch the stuff they do during the draft and the free agency moves, like it feels like right now it feels like Kansas City and Buffalo are in a long-term chess match to see in the end, when they get their teams all to where they want them, who's going to be out on top. And I think it's beautiful, but it's like that across the whole league, and it's amazing. Hopefully defense got to watch some Baker film for the game. They probably studied up a little bit yesterday, but I can pretty much sum up Baker Mayfield for you. 27-10 looks doable now. It does. He makes a mean. Here's catch this pie. All right, kickoff's up. It's going to bounce. He's going to pick it up and cross the 30, about the 32 where he's going to be brought down. And that will officially be the end of the first quarter. Baker is in at the start of their second drive. I didn't notice, but the chat was like, Baker looks so good. And I was like, wait a second. I didn't even notice. I didn't even know how deep Casey went. Reed's planning goes to where they shift pre-snap, and 5 guys may change routes, blocking on what they see. Mahomes can audible out of play. Dude, I absolutely, that's why I almost wish Brady stayed in New England a little bit longer, because before Josh Allen and Mahomes, and before Mahomes, there was the big rivalry between Peyton and Brady. But early in Mahomes' career, he struggled against the Patriots, and it looked like it could be something like that going back to how it was with Peyton and Brady. But instead of Mahomes and Brady, it was going to be like an Andy Reid versus Bill Belichick kind of thing. I was really looking forward to that because they are geniuses, both of them. That's a sick Ferris wheel. Look, I'll say this. I like Baker. I want him to succeed, but not against my team. Yeah, I'm on the total opposite end of that one. No, not that I don't want him to succeed against your team. I want the Rams to lose. But, I want Baker to succeed if he can ever get his mind straight. But he's always, tied up in other things all the time. If he can go switch his outside off and be just football when he's on the field, and maybe he can earn my respect. If he can make this a game, he can earn at least a little bit of respect from me. But he's all about the drama. I mean, he's like Johnny Manziel, just not quite as the party life of Johnny Manziel. You know, he liked to party a lot. Baker, I think, likes football at least a little bit more than that, but I think he loves the drama, and I can't handle it. I want him to do well if he chooses to do well. You know, like if he chooses to take it, go all in on it. But if not, I don't care. I still think he might be in the XFL next year unless he has a really good year finishing it out with the Rams. For a while, I always thought that the QBs call the plays because they have it on their wrist. I think they go to that the playbook on their wrists at some point. But I think that's like they have it there so they can read it like it's called to them, to the guys. I think they have it there if they need to make a change, like after they call in the play and not, some better quarterbacks are better at it. Josh Jacobs going to run up the middle for 4, but I don't know. I think they still use that, and it's still in the QB's hand to use the plays there. But most of the time, I feel like coaches know what they're talking about. Yeah, some coaches hate using them. I think so too. You guys about to go to work?
Here soon, yeah.
Well, have fun.
Well, still got a little bit of time.
Yeah, I just realized what time it was. 2nd down and 6. Carr's looking. He's going to throw, check it down in the middle to Hollins. Hollins is going to dive forward for a first down. Baker and Darnold are making their last gasp to avoid an XFL career. Oh, man. I don't think Darnold's got much time. I think Baker has a better chance than Sam Darnold, man. Yeah, it's like thanks, Jeff. That's kind of what I was getting at. It's to help them. What's up, VC? Shout out. Thank you so much. Is this where we place the inside bets? If you wanna, we can at least talk about them before you place the bet. 1st and 10, handed off up the middle of Jacobs. Jacobs breaks the first tackle, still going for about 8 yards. So whose job is it to draft the players, the owners or coaches? I think it's a collective decision. There's a flag, and it looks like it's on the Rams. Might be a hands to the face or a face mask. Illegal hands to the face on the Rams. But yeah, I think the head coach has the most to do with it. I think the players have a little bit to do with it. The GM makes the call, though. Like, it's his say at the very end of it. The coaches do the interviews and stuff, get the players there, and have the workouts, and they go. But they've got scout teams too as well. Even the headset and the helmet, it's really hard to hear what's going on the field. Sometimes I think that's another reason they have the arm playbook, just in case their headset goes out or they can't hear it all, like playing in loud stadiums like Seattle or Kansas City. 1st and 10, handed off up the middle. Jacobs will get about 4 yards. Even like the indoor stadiums, like the Raiders stadium, I feel like will be really loud to hear anything there. Bets on the table, everyone. Now, if we want to sit and talk about sports bets, I'll tell you, I didn't tell you guys the one that I did put in for this game, which it at this point doesn't look like it's going to happen. But I had the Rams leading at halftime and the Raiders winning, which I guess it still could. 2nd down and 5. Clock's rolling under 12 and a half minutes. He's going to hand it off to Carr, or Jacobs. Jacobs going to toss to Hollins. Hollins has got a huge lane and a huge first down. That's not going to be for trading Brady to the Buccaneers. Wasn't his contract about to expire, and that was part of it? I don't think he traded. I think he just never re-signed. So I think that's Tom Brady's decision. I think he was a free agent. because the Patriots didn't get anything for him going there. I think he was a free agent. Out of the 2018 Baker, Donald Rosen have been bust, while Allen Lamar turned out to be diamond in the roughs. 1st and 10, Carr looking. He's got time. He's flushed right. He throws it down, and he's going to get it to Cole. Cole Sr. for a first down. Is that what it said, Cole Sr.? I bet $10 Shelby will get Shelby on camera appearance. She's upstairs right now, but if you can convince her to come down here, then you can get a Shelby appearance. So long story short, Brady broke over me. I think so. Love those random bets just to keep a table at a Vegas sportsbook because they crowd and people will take your table if you don't put bets in the book. I like small bets like that. 1st and 10, they're going to get it to, it looks like Jacobs. No, that is Turner. I think that's the kick returning wide receiver on like a screen or like a sweep kind of play, and he's going to get about 7 yards. She said, I'm working on a project at the moment. I'll be down in a bit. Yeah, see, I think he was like becoming a free agent, and so he just signed with Tampa. She'll be getting paid to come on cam. But I couldn't imagine what being at a sports book in Vegas is like. I've only been to Vegas once, and it was a long time ago. 2nd down and 4. They're going to hand it off to Jacobs. It's going to go down for a loss, but flags are flying everywhere. Clock is stopped at 10:10 left in the half. Keelan Cole. Okay, that's it. That was who you were talking about earlier. And that's going to be a hold on the offensive line. Sundays are insane during the NFL. Dude, I can only imagine. Like, the sportsbook where I work, like, we're more crowded on college football Saturdays than we are NFL Sundays. Now, when the Bengals are playing, a group will come in and sit and watch them play. But when the Bengals are done playing, some of them will go to the casino and some of them will just leave. But, like, I think college sports and the NBA are much bigger here than the NFL, which is crazy to me. We need a Shelby cameo. Caesars has people sitting in the hallway outside for Sunday football. That's awesome. 3rd down and 9. The ball's going to get juggled, but it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Turner. It'll be 4th down and 9. I need to turn the sound off this computer because Dad's got, like, notifications just dinging. Kick the dog out. Wait, what dog? Midwest is big on college. Oh yeah, especially when Ohio State is playing. There's a lot of Bama fans from around here. 31-yard field goal attempt for the Raiders, and it is good. The Raiders take back to a 10-point lead. But yeah, there's like a lot of Ohio State fans and University of Kentucky fans, but like my casino is like in a cornfield in Indiana. So like it's not like a big city casino. We get good business, but I like Cincinnati is the closest city with like Caesars and stuff like that, or not Caesars, but like Hard Rock and casinos like that. I'm sure they are way busier on NFL Sunday, especially being right next to the Bengals. Yeah, it's like Bama fans, Ohio State fans, University of Kentucky fans. I think those are the 3 big colleges like around that come to the casino anyway. 3 drives in with 3 points. Yep, and 1 drive with a touchdown and 1 3 and out. So out of the 5 drives, 4 of them there was points though. It's one way to look at it. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's really any other big fan groups, but yeah, we're definitely a college area, college basketball and football. Casino goes crazier for football than basketball, though. You're an Alabama fan? That's almost more disgusting than being a Patriots fan. I'm sorry, Chris. And I know your reasoning. You just like teams that win. I get it. But I just had like a full discussion with one of the guys I work with about how like Ohio State football fans and Alabama football fans are like the most disgusting football fans of out of all of them, both NFL and college. I can't. I can't, man. I just can't. Like I live in Kentucky, I work in Indiana, and they're everywhere, and I can't handle it. Yeah, that's a crappy excuse to pick a football team. How are you a Bama fan and a Patriots fan and you live in Florida when there are so many Florida teams? Like even like the Florida Gators, man, makes so much more sense. They win. They're not the best, but they win. They are arrogant, man. I know one family of Bama fans that I can tolerate. And that's pretty much it. But if I can't tolerate them to talk about football. All right, kickoff is up. And he's going to return it from the 5. He'll cross the 15, the 20, and he's going to get hit hard. Funny working some of the games were covered, like the Cyclones, someone in the Midwest, and the New York announcers was like, is everyone in the town in this stadium for both basketball and football? I mean, it's crazy. Florida Gator fans are worse, but I don't have to deal with them, so they're not worse to me. I don't hate Florida fans. And I do like the college, like the Florida State. I don't really care for Florida so much. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off up the middle for a pretty nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards. We don't hate you, Chris. God teaches us to love everyone. Just repent of your sins. Shelby, halftime appearance, hang tight. Or just stay out of Florida. What if I want to root for my cousin Justin Fields? Well, I would respect you more than rooting for Bama in New England. All right, 2nd down and 4. Going to hand it off up the middle. And it's Cam Akers. He's going to get close to a 1st down. I don't think they're going to give him the yardage. But I could never see you being a Bears fan. They don't win enough for your taste. See, football or being a sports fan isn't always about winning. You just want that to be the outcome. 3rd and inches, they're going to run it. They're going to get plenty of yards. His feet's still moving. He'll get a couple yards on the carry. That's Cam Akers again with 8 minutes left in the half. Just root for fields in general. Everybody got a field. Where I live, there are lots of fields. Yeah, that is the most pathetic excuse I've ever heard for not liking somebody is because they don't win enough. I have been a Reds fan my whole life, and all I know with that is losing. So I can handle losing. Everybody needs a team that doesn't always win, so they can get a taste of what loss feels like. All right, Baker's gonna load up, hit Tutu Atwell for a big gain. Why do you not have Nathan on for this game? I'm surprised he didn't say I'm going to stream it, but I feel like it's a little harder for him with the Raiders because he just gets so excited, man. Shelby peeks and runs. She's not down here yet. You'll hear her coming. Her mom said, make sure you fix her hair. Baker Mayfield's 2 for 3 and 43 yards. What up, Puppet? All right, 1st and 10. Baker in trouble, and he's going to get sacked for a loss of 2. I can't watch the game. And good night. Fair enough. Prime and internet sucks. That's fair. I wish I didn't have Prime. I wouldn't be missing a whole lot not watching these Thursday night games. See, it's probably really understandable why Baker is wearing the wrist cheat sheet today. 2nd down and 11, toss to Akers. Akers is going to make a cut, and he's end up going to go down for a loss. That's fair. See, that's where the respect comes in, Chris. If you can continue to be a Patriots fan, even and make it through the Cam Newton year and still be a fan of them, there's respect to be given there. Yeah, Nathan, I think you can watch it on the NFL app. There's only one Prime worth having, and that's Optimus Prime. All right, the Rams are going to use their first timeout here. It's the 3rd down and 13. And there's going to be 5:37 left in the half. I didn't know that they were streaming that on the NFL app since Amazon Prime bought the Thursday night game. So that's good to know, Mickey. Well, yeah, it's going to be delayed just because of it being streamed. Bro, I was so excited. I really thought they were going to let Cam be the starter in year 2. And the Patriots have one of the most complicated playbooks. So I knew he was going to struggle year 1. But I really thought they were going to give him a second year. They signed him and then cut him before the season started. I was actually kind of excited about that. I'm not going to lie. 3rd and 13. Mayfield drops back. He's going to load over deep down the middle. He's going to hit his guy for a huge first down. Oh, yeah, Mary Beth. That's how my dad's been, too. And I grew up in the Bengals household, so I watched a lot of bad years. That's true, Mickey. I just figured they'd be weird about it since Prime. Jeff Bezos is like, no, you can't show it on your app. 1st and 10 from the 23, hands it off up the middle to Akers. Akers fumbles, but I think it bounced back into his lap. Wait, all the Raiders are signaling that they got it. Prime just rents it. That's fair. Maybe the Raiders did get it. And the Raiders recovered it. I swore it bounced right back up in his lap. Big win for this Raiders defense. Sean McVay is mad. Chandler Jones just punched the ball out. Hey, look, Nathan. Chandler Jones made a play. Man, the way the Rams were going right there, they were probably going to put it in the end zone too. So this is a big win for the Raiders. Maybe it's not as delayed as I thought. Chandler Jones' hot streak continues. Yeah, if he can go every game and put up the numbers he needs to put up, then more power on him. Way to go, Rams. Prove you're trash. Exactly. Rams still suck, but hey, I mean, they've got something to look forward to. I mean, Baker has been playing admirably for only being in the building for like a day and a half. And we still have a whole second half of football. A lot can happen. Probably not going to hit my bet that I put in for this, but that's okay. I didn't really expect to. The Saints lost and lost, and I never gave up on them. That's dedication, Tim. I want to go make coffee, but I don't want to miss the 4-millisecond cameo of Shelby. So did the Bengals. That is true. But the Bengals did go to a couple Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls. Yeah, Mickey, you got a little bit of time. We still got a couple minutes till halftime. 4:45 left in the half. I don't know how many Super Bowls that the Saints have been to. I know at least one, but it might have just been one. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is still on his feet going for about 8 yards, almost 8 yards on the carry. Raiders was not always fun when I was a kid. That's fair. Don't talk about me while I'm gone. Yeah, I thought that they'd only been to just one. They should have been to at least 2 in 2018, but the Rams got in instead. Was that 18? 19 maybe? 2nd down and 2. Hands it off to Jacobs. He'll get enough for the 1st down. 4 minutes to go in the half. Shelby, how high should I be hanging? It fell under his back under the fumble. I just saw that comment, Jeff. It looked like on the initial that it just bounced right into his chest. Yeah, Sean Payton did a lot of good for that organization. They also had the worst no call of all time. No call PI call of all time. 1st and 10. He fakes the handoff to Jacobs. He's going to check it down to him. And he'll get about 8 yards on the catch as well. 2nd down and short coming up with 3 minutes to go. Both teams still have 2 of their timeouts. They're going to take their time here. The clock's going to run under 3 minutes. Sean Payton, yeah, I don't want to see him with the Chargers, man. 2nd and 2, he's going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs run left, stutter step, goes back, and comes across to the other side. He's going to get a big 1st down and a good number of yards right there before he is brought down. And it's going to go under 2.5 minutes. I don't want him to go to the Chargers, man. He's going to make Justin Herbert unbeatable. He'll turn that team around. All right, 1st and 10. They can let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning if they want. And clock's running down, and they're not going to snap it, so that will officially be the 2-minute warning. Raiders going to use all of his 2-minute drive points or no? Probably 3. I'm going to say 3 points on this drive because of the way that they're moving the ball right now. Unless they get a deep ball play to like Adams or something, I can't see it being a touchdown. Jacobs going to get 4 or 5 years. I think so too, unless they're dumb and let him go, which I don't see why they would. Waiting for the Shebley halftime show. I wasn't sure if she was even going to come down here or not until she said something about it. I don't know, Jeff, though. Like, it really feels like a long drive for 3 points at this point in time. The way that this drive's gone. Shebley. Yes. Is she going to dance? I mean, whatever she wants, I guess. We love a Shebley sighting. She said no. She gonna hit the moonwalk. Well, she could. You guys would never be able to tell if she was actually doing it or not because this camera is pretty high up from the ground. So you wouldn't be able to see her feet anyway. Which I'll break out a flea flicker on this drive. It's McDaniel's favorite play. Maybe. I thought Dad posted some, Tim. I swear he did. I'll post some right now. All right, looks like we're coming back from commercial. I believe it's gone for a tutty both times we've used it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. A big play. Okay, so they're going to use the around the back sweep with Hollins again. Hollins is going to get about 6 yards. It'll be second down. Oh, I didn't know what he posted, but see, this is why I feel like what's to the end around the tallest guy they can find. I didn't realize Matt Collins was as tall as he was. This time they're going to hand it off to Jacobs on 2nd and 3. This is why I feel like the most they're getting on this drive is 3. Like, I was about to say that before that. And then they do this. It's going to be 3rd down and long. They're going to be forced to use a timeout here. Let's see. Normally a sneaky play, pick the guy who's 6 inches taller than the O-line. You're right. Yeah, like the Chiefs use like McCole, or they used to use Tyreek, sometimes Sky Moore, the littler guys with speed. But I guess Hollins has proved he's got some wheels, man. All right, 3rd and 3. Carr's going to load up long to Adams. And I don't know how that ball just dropped right in his hands, but he did. All the defender had to do was put his hand up, and he might have. But it just dropped right in there, man. Oh, he swiped at it like a second too late. If he would have done that swipe just like a second earlier, maybe. The Rams are going to use their second timeout here. They're down at about the 20. Yeah, Rams. It was Ramsey. He swiped at it too late. It would have just bounced off of his hand if he went to swipe at it. What a catch by Adams, man. All right, Tim. I just queued up some photos for you. I don't know which ones I clicked because it's hard to see. So there's going to be 1:11 left. The quarterback don't even know he hit that. He's like, that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. It's the F it, someone's down there meme. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't the 20. From the 15-yard line, 1st and 10, Carr looking under pressure. He's going to roll out to the right side. He'll extend the ball to try to get an extra yard and go out of bounds. Going to take them 40 seconds to go at least not go 9 yards. That's what I'm saying, man. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. He did not get any gain on the play. Export. All right, from the 15 again, Carr looking, 2nd and 10, is going to step up, dumps it down across the middle to Adams. Adams is going to get about 4 yards. And the Raiders are going to use their final timeout right here with 56 seconds to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. That helmet makes Carr's dome look bigger than it is. Not like a beanie makes Teddy Bridgewater's head look. I mean, he hasn't had as good of years as he has with Green Bay as a whole. I mean, he's making the same plays, but there have been games where he's been completely shut down too. 3rd down and 5, Carr looking, and he lobs it up in the end zone, and it's going to be picked off. Bad decision making coming up. You're going to get 1st downs, good enough. Right. He was kind of bumped into by his offensive line right there. It looks like he was lobbing it up to either go shorter to Adams or longer to Hollins. His more touchdowns, just less catches. Dude, you don't lob anything into the end zone. That much airtime is dangerous. I can't how, but I'm also ahead of Alex right now, and I hate it. I will see if I can fast forward since it's on a commercial, but I don't. Dad's TV is super strange, so I do not think I can. Export. Download. Try not to spoil the game. Well, I appreciate that. Export. I'm trying to put these pictures all in the Discord for Tim. All right. Got you and you. All right. I forget time to time. No worries. Fortunately, most of the time I do not look at the chat until after the play anyway. Usually you're way ahead of us on Thursday. Tonight, just a few seconds ahead. Yeah, let me pull up the feed on Dad's computer and see if it's ahead of this one. Because if it is, then I will do that. Oh yeah, the one on my dad's computer is way ahead of this. All right, 1st and 10. Baker's going to throw to the outside, try to get it to Higbee. It's going to be incomplete with 45 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 20. Baker's going to drop back. He's looking, throws over the middle. It's going to be incomplete again. Tight coverage. Looks like he's trying to get it to another tight end. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 with 41 seconds. If they're not careful, the Raiders are going to get this ball back. All right, 3rd down and 10. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and they'll get about 5 or 6 yards, and the clock's going to roll down, and I think that's long enough to let this thing go down to halftime. No problem, Tim. I didn't take a whole lot, but every October I get my white girl on and get a pumpkin spice frappe. You don't get a pumpkin spice latte? I live next to Amazon. Maybe I'm stealing internet from them. He's picking the beans for that coffee. Australia is a 3rd world country. You share a cave with a dingo. No, they're kangaroos, man. I guess I can leave this computer feed open. It is a lot faster. It's just this. There we go. Frappes are better than lattes. Most of the time, yes, I agree. But yeah, Tim, that game was super awesome. I am. Are you wearing a robe or a blanket? Oh, I was like.
I realized I didn't have my jacket, and I was immediately.
That's fair. All right. My cord was up under the chair. Even got a Shelby cameo pic. Yeah, I had to throw one up in there for you. But it was super cool. We were in the 4th row, and like the kicker where they warm up was like right in front of us like the whole time. They moved it every now and then, but it was pretty much right there in front of us the whole game. It was super cool. I shall tell a halftime story of one named Uncle Mickey. Wait, you got a good story with Mickey? But it was I had to swallow the loss, but at the end of the day, it was pretty much one of the coolest experiences ever, like seeing a football game that close. I posted the video of the kick return, and I meant to put a caption on that, but like Isaiah Pacheco looks just like Tyreek Hill, like in every aspect, man. Like they're probably about the same size too. And watching him on the field on TV and watching him on the field in person, it's like I almost can't tell the difference, which is crazy to me. You see this guy, we call him Mickey, he was so happy to see that Shelby halftime. He wanted to wait. Wait, is Mickey back? Because he'll be so upset if she comes down here without her. Or if he's not here yet. Trying to fast forward this to live because I don't think it is on the actual TV. Let me try to restart it. They're pulling Pacheco off return game. I still have to use him on special teams. Well, what's his name? Kadarius Toney is back to practice. Like he was seen at practice after coming back from the injury, and he was practicing kick return. So I think as soon as he gets back, he's going to be the main guy back there. You were pretty close. I can't tell you which letter you got wrong, but I think the first H, like take that out. That sounds right. It's not just a regular coffee machine. You had to jump over barrels to get it. No, it's this. You got the. I think the echo part was. Hang on. I'm just going to look it up. It's okay. Here, I'm going to type in the chat. There you go. There's Mickey. I was wrong. It was the second H that was wrong. Every time he gets closer, he starts to see the light, but forgot one thing, and that was the beans. That's it. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I just had to look it up. Hey. Welcome back, Mickey. A wild Shipley has appeared.
Hi, everyone.
He said, "That's it." Yes.
What were you trying to spell?
Isaiah Pacheco's last name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was telling him how at the game, because I posted a video of the kick return, like how much I love Tyreek Hill. Like even in person,
Yeah.
like you almost can't tell them apart.
Yeah, he definitely looks a lot like Tyreek in person.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see it, I posted it in the NFL tab on the Discord just now, and I tagged him in it. Shelby!
It is me.
Hey, Jeff, appreciate that. Everybody say hi to Shelby.
Mom, I did my hair. You probably can't tell, though, but it's okay.
Cameo appearance. Speaking of cameo appearances, I was watching reels of Kurt Benkert's cameos. Like, he does that whole thing, but he does roasts. And watching Kurt Benkert, like the nicest football player I think I've ever seen roast people, is just amazing.
Sam.
How did I get here? Ayo, Mickey.
Mickey.
One of the twins. I brought Ethan, my brother, on here last night, and I was like, it's my twin. Come here. Come. Your hair looks super green down here.
It is super green today. I don't know.
Shall we do the gritty? That's a YouTube short.
I don't know how. As many times as I've seen it, I still can't figure it out. So
Chris wants to know who your team is.
my team is the Chiefs.
Yeah, it is. She's on the right side. Or maybe your left side. Just depends.
I'm on not neutral, not Switzerland.
Papa Reed is on the TV. Can I interest you in joining the Patriots for $9.99 a month? Dude, we don't even want to see it for free. We're not going to pay for it. And I don't think...
Wait, is he going to pay us $9.99 a month?
Yeah, wait. Are you going to pay her? No, we love Shelby.
If you want to pay me $9.99 a month to be a bandwagon Patriots fan, I could probably work that out a little bit.
She's on special teams. I'm a Hunter Henry fan. Does that count?
I do like Hunter Henry. Kind of like Bailey Zappi.
I love Ramondre Stevenson, actually. If I had to pick like a favorite guy on that offense, it would be between Hunter Henry and that's not how it works. I'm just saying, like, there's no way I'm paying nobody to be a fan of that franchise. There's no way. I mean, I was just throwing it out there for you.
I need a suit that's that color.
The green or the blue?
That green.
The jade color?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
It's like a turquoise.
Dude, Ryan Fitzpatrick's goated, man. Between his suits, his T-shirts, or his beards, that guy is goated. Also, I love the fact that Jalen Ramsey is getting burnt all game long.
Jalen Ramsey is
choked on my Pepsi. LOL, $9.99. Go get the kitty.
Hey, Bubba. Where are you at? You might be in a litter box.
Probably not.
Where are you at? Where are you?
He's on the Xbox. Sorry, typo. $1.99 a month. Literally, I wouldn't give it a penny, man. I wouldn't give them a penny.
You have fans. Your fans want to see you, sir.
There's the kitty.
Say hi.
Little demon.
Say hi.
He said no.
I said I hate it here. All right, I'm back over there.
Who do you want to win the Soccer World Cup now that we're out? Okay, I have only seen a couple. Wait, is Croatia still in there? Honestly, I wouldn't be mad. Let me go look to see who's all left, because honestly, I don't know. Also, what's up, Jack?
Should I buy BuzzFeed stock, Ben?
Okay, Croatia plays Brazil. Netherlands plays Argentina. If Netherlands can beat Argentina, I wouldn't be mad about Steve. I wouldn't be mad about
Okay.
Netherlands finally winning it all. Let's go. Knockout. There we go. Because I don't think Netherlands has ever won it. So I'm going to go with them. Either Netherlands or Croatia.
I've been pretty good, Nathan. Been working a lot.
Steve said, "Is that the mean cat?"
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the mean cat.
My cat wouldn't let me kiss him. Portugal.
That's an asshole.
Posting on Discord tonight. All right.
What's he posting?
He said he's got a screenshot of something. He said, "Okay, I'll try another approach. Tell me with these 2 quarters you can support the Patriots." I'll support the Patriots on Monday this week against the Cardinals.
I picked the Patriots to win. Can I get more bottles?
Nope. Those are all the same bottles. He just got them spread out now.
Mm.
No, it's only worth $1. They're about to be sold, but no one's buying. Yeah, Netherlands has never won, but they're always like one of the most competitive teams in the cup. And so I kind of would like to see them, especially if they make it to the final match and they wear the orange jerseys. Like anytime they're wearing the orange that they wore against the United States, like I will support them because those are freaking sweet. How many times I gotta tell you we ain't catching Kyler Murray, little ass. I'd go big into Barstool if they ever went public. Wait. Nikki wants to know what your favorite color is.
Red.
Red. Shelby, take my notes. Well, Nathan said, "How have you been?" And then he said, "Shelby, take my notes."
I don't have any notes.
Green is better.
Not a big fan. Well, I like the color green sometimes, but it's not my thing.
Oops. All right, kickoff is upon us.
All right.
Are you dipping?
That means it's time for me to go back to work.
And he's going to return it not about to the 20.
See you later, everyone.
Later, Gator. Because green is the color of money. If the Pats promise to knock the Fins out, I'll root them on. That's fair. Yeah, I was going to tell you. It says Shelby be taking my notes from Wednesday stream. Oh, okay. All right, I have the more sped up feed, but I'm going to go off this one for a second. 1st and 10 from the 18. And he's going to fake the handoff to Akers. He's going to throw it to the left side, but it's going to be too low to Jefferson. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 49ers over Bucks by 7. Book it. What's up, Snowman? Yeah, Shelby's pretty cool, man. She's pretty great. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the 18. Baker looking. He's got a bunch of time, but he's going to be flush left finally with the pressure coming. He'll keep it, and he'll get 6 or 7 yards, and he's going to slide out of bounds and take out a guy. Man, I love all neutral colors. White, black, gray, and all the shades in between. I mean, I love the color red, and I love the color orange, and I love the color purple. But my favorite colors are black, white, and gray. And I wear the most of those colors, as you can tell. All right, so 3rd down and 4 now for the Rams. Baker looking. Quick pass to the right side. He throws it low, but he's able to get down and get it. I can't see what that guy's last name is. Your emo? I mean, I never denied that. Tremwell? It's number 81. Trammell? Austin Trammell for a 1st down. What is Shelby's color or her favorite color? I don't know. She said her favorite color is red. Right there. Blue as a close second. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 29-yard line. He's gonna pump fake it, and then he's gonna get swallowed up for a loss back by the 20. It's weird because I've moved the game to the computer. Baker gonna take out my guy's legs cheap. I'm color silver. All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 19 after the big loss on the sack. I think they said there was a missed face mask right there. Baker's going to be in trouble again, but he's going to get out of it. He'll finally throw it away. It's going to be too low, trying to get it to the rookie running back, and it's going to be 3rd down and 19. Is it cold in the house? It's a little chilly down here, but it's not like cold. I just like wearing hoodies, honestly. Or a bright yellow Hanson t-shirt to a Slayer concert. That is hilarious. All right, 3rd and 19. Baker doesn't know what to do. He's going to throw it too low again for an incomplete pass. There is a flag on the play, though. It was mid-70s there today. I don't think it hit over 55 here. It's 46 degrees here right now. So it's going to be on the offense. They're going to decline it, and it's going to be 4th and 19. So the punting unit is on the field. All right, kick is up. Oh, and I think he called a fair catch, but he just smacked him before the ball ever got there. Or maybe he didn't call a fair catch. He didn't, but he just smacked him before the ball was ever there. I don't think this fireplace is real. Like, I don't think it works. I think it's fake. So that's going to be a penalty, I guess, on the Rams. Well, it looks like he was pushed as well, but he still tackled him either way. If he didn't touch the ball, you can't just tackle a random guy. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It looks like he got a little push. I can't see where the football was. That dude for the Rams, his hair is crazy. It looks like there might have been a flag earlier on the Raiders as well. He pulled the guy down. But yeah, Chris, I do not like 46 degrees. I do not like the cold. All right, so there is going to be 2 flags on the play. Cleaning pine needles out of the fountain pool in the backyard, standing in knee-deep water. I wish I was doing that, man, because then I know it was warm. Yeah, I'm not built for cold weather. Okay, so there's going to be a hold on the Raiders and a hold on the Rams, and the Raiders are going to re-kick. You got to pee fast. Why don't pee outside? It's too cold. We got snow already for a week, and we normally have to go up the mountain for proper snow. I knew you guys get a lot of rain, but I didn't know how the cold weather was there. I was thinking the same thing, Nathan. I feel like this game's about to get chippy for no reason. It's not like these guys are rivals or anything. Like, it's just going to be dumb. All right, punt is up. And it is going to bounce. It looks like a Raider player or a Ram player got hit again. Let me see. Oh, he slid into him. Just kidding. And it's going to go out of bounds around the 40-yard line. It's 50 and misty in Seattle for 4 months. Never a Midwest thunderstorm and rarely snow. No Christmas music, humbug. Wait, I got this. I'll send you my favorite Christmas song, and Sam will appreciate this. Copy link address. There we go. There's my favorite Christmas song. I don't know why it took me so long to think that. Yeah, but they could have been playing Chippy all year, not just against the Raiders, man. It was a Rams kick, so the Raiders are going to have the ball now, Tim. Yeah, Sam, you'll appreciate that one. He said, okay, I like that one. Yes. That's the best one. They're also on a major losing streak as well. I mean, there's a lot of reasons this game could get chippy, but this is not the fight. Like, this is not the team, meaning the Raiders, that they need to be picking a fight with. I think they're just trying to play a home wrecker right now and just prevent you guys from going to the playoffs because they can't. What's that band? Oh, their name is Ice Nine Kills. Bro, Ice Nine Kills is legit, and they're one of the best live bands I've ever seen. They've got the whole theatrical. So that song is based off of either a horror movie or book. And the name of the song is Merry Xmas. But they did like 2 or 3 albums that were all like their take on scary movies and scary books and stuff. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off up the middle to Jacobs for about 1.5 yards. I got epilepsy like 9 seconds in. But yeah, like they did like a Freddy, they did a Jason. They're going to go. There is a flag on the play, and it's going to be a hold on the Raiders. Your ears were bleeding. You're a wuss. That's good music. I've actually met that singer of that band like so many times. His name's Spencer. He's a pretty cool dude. They're a lot bigger now than they used to be. They used to be like pretty much like going to see a local band. And so that's why I got to like run into them so many times. But they're awesome, seriously. It's going to be 1st and 20 for the Raiders. Carr's looking. He's going to throw over the middle. It looks like 2 of their own guys collided. He's trying to get it to Moreau. And it's going to be incomplete. I mean, Ronnie Radke is good, man. But if we're going to put, like, those 2 guys or 2 bands and compare them, I would take Ice Nine over Falling Reverse most days. I actually got to see White Zombie one time, and that was really fun. I didn't know that I was going to be seeing White Zombie. It was at a festival. It was either White Zombie or Rob Zombie, but I think it was White Zombie. And those guys were really fun. They did the whole stage thing, like you're saying. 2nd and 20, they're going to put it on the ground to Jacobs. Jacobs going to get a lane. and he loses the football. But I think they're saying he's down. I think he is down. Yeah, he came out after his stomach was on the ground. So that's going to stay with the Raiders. Oh yeah, they also did a Michael Myers one. Their album that they did first was the one with the like about all the books. But they also did like Carrie on that and a couple other good ones. But I liked their album after it that was based off of the movies. And like their music video quality is super awesome. In terms of music videos, the Christmas one was one of my least favorites, but it's a great song. 3rd and 5, Carr under pressure. He's gonna roll out right. He's gonna keep it. He's gonna try to dive forward for the first down, but he's gonna be about a yard short. I've never seen a lead singer kick so many people in the face with a cowboy boot in one day when they were a crossover punk metal band, rough crowd. I love that kind of stuff, though. Dude, Carr took a shot out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They're going to send the punt team on. I think this is only the first or second Raiders punt of the game, and he's going to call for a fair catch out about the 14. Bro, that's something me and Shelby would straight up do, was like open Christmas presents listening to that. Like, seriously. Shelby loves him too. Oh, they did one for the movie Jaws as well, and I love that one. So far, we are scoreless in the third quarter. Rams just do as much as they can to stay in it. I mean, their defense is playing better, but yeah, they don't have a whole lot of life just yet. You know what, Chris? I got a good one by them that I think you'll like. It's not okay, so the Christmas one's actually crazy. Like, they go kind of like death metal-y. No, I didn't want to do that. Copy link. All right, so this one is based off of the movie American Psycho. In this video, the song, everything is absolutely beautiful. It's so good. And they do like that like 80s like music break in the middle of it, and it's incredible. McDaniel's got to calm the Raiders down. No more stupid decisions. I agree. This all started with that loft into the end zone for the interception. If he had not have done that, they would at least have 3 more points right now and be looking a lot better. And I know that's on Carr, but you gotta just make smarter decisions. That song also features the singer of Papa Roach, which is pretty cool. He's only got a small part in it. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 13 for the Rams. They're going to put the ball on the ground, hand it off to Williams. Williams is going to get 9 yards on the carry and close to a 1st down. I think his name's Kyron Williams. right, 2nd down and 1. Yeah, I knew he was a rookie. And they're going to give it to Williams again. Williams going to get the outside and big 1st down. Some cool local bands here. We also have the dork metal / death metal bands who do D&D metal. That's actually pretty cool. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Jacobs on the sideline. I don't know if something's going on with him, but they're just showing him. 1st and 10 from the 30. Fakes the handoff. He's going to go down the field, but no one is home. He's trying to get it to Jefferson. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 with 9 minutes to go. Man, I love all kinds of fun stuff like that bands do. I don't know how Dad sits in this chair. It's like the most uncomfy chair I've ever sat in. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And it looks like a timeout's going to get called because the play clock's running down. The Rams will burn their 1st timeout. You said I got so many questions. Oh, ask away, man. And if it's about that song is beautiful. And if you've ever seen American Psycho, it's a really good adaptation of it. The Lost Boys Cry Little Sister for horror soundtracks. I don't know if I've actually listened to that. Okay, so they said they taped up Josh Jacobs' right pinky finger. 2nd and 10. Quick throw, trying to get it to a guy behind the line, and Mad Max right in his face and bats the ball down. He's lucky that wasn't picked. That was an easy 6 if he could come down with it. But he only got one hand on it. All right, 3rd and 10, 8:56 to go. The last thing the Rams need right here is a turnover. Baker's looking. He's got time. And he's going to take off and go down at the 30 for no gain. 4th down coming up. I forgot about that American Psycho deal. I love that movie. Good night, Barry Beth. That's what Jacob needs, more injuries. That song scared me. But anyway, I watched the YouTube short where he's performing that song live. And tell me why he was holding an old lady head in his hand. Dude, they do all kinds of stuff. They're crazy, man. Like, they are so awesome. Their stage production is so good. Like, the second to last time I saw him live, he did an outfit change for every single song, and I don't know how he did it so fast. Like, he had the It Clown, he dressed up as Ghostface. Kick is up, and it's going to roll out of the end zone or roll out of the sideline. Looks like the kicker is down on his knee. But I think he got hit. Yeah, the kicker got hit twice. Ever seen Gwar? I got to see them one time at Warped Tour, either the last Warped Tour they did or the year before, and I'd never heard of them. My buddy was like, no matter what we do today, you have to go see Gwar. And I was like, what is a Gwar? And he was like, you'll see. It's like World of Warcraft, but explicit on stage. And it was freaking awesome, man. Dude, they're so awesome. I don't remember who they ripped apart in their set when we saw them, but they always rip somebody apart. I would 10 out of 10 go to another show. Like, I would love to see their headliner. You get covered in fake blood and other fluids. Yes, like there is a emphasis on other fluids because it's not all fake blood. I'm here, but working on the screenshot for Discord. All right, Mickey, sounds good. Glad you're still rocking with us. Yeah, there's something special, man. Like, I was like, what am I even looking at when we got to that set? When all those dudes came out of there. But I was like, it was freaking sweet. I can't even lie. Probably one of the craziest shows I've been to just because, like, when you don't know what you're getting into, that's a lot to hit you all at once. I couldn't imagine seeing him in a small club because, like I said, I saw him at Warped Tour and there was like thousands of people. But in a small closed venue, I don't know. That would be crazy. They had about 5 different lineups, and people just keep stepping up to take on a character, so the band keeps going. Like, I respect that in its own manner. So Jacobs is going back to the locker room now, for the Raiders. But yeah, I know that like their first main singer had passed away. If I'm watching either Gwar or that other band, my mouth would have been open the whole time. You don't want your mouth to be open during Gwar, dude. You don't know what's gonna get in it. But Iceland Kills, my mouth is open the whole time because I'm in complete and total awe every single time. Fun fact, I once I cracked my tailbone at an Iceland Kills show. That was crazy. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off. I think it's Abdullah with the first carry. No, that was Zeus, Zamir White, for about 8 yards. Yeah, to win this game is important for the Raiders, but in the long run, you want to preserve your guys and the chance you do win this game and you're still in that hunt. And Zeus, Abdullah, Bolden, you got plenty of guys that can get it done. I love Zeus, man. 2nd down and 2 now. 7.5 minutes in the third. They're going to give the delayed handoff. I feel like his field vision was way off, and he just ran into nothing. He's going to have no gain on the play. If he would have taken just one step to the left, there was an open lane for him. You guys actually like death metal? Yeah, dude. I like all metal. It's fun, man. Cracking a tailbone is horrifically painful. Not that you need me to tell you that. No. I will... After this play, I will tell you the story of how it happened because it's kind of funny. All right, 3rd down and 2 from the 25-yard line. 6:50 left in the third. Clock's rolling. Carr's looking. He's going to load up down the left side, trying to get it to Jacobs, and it's a little bit overthrown, and it will be 4th down. Okay, so it was at a small venue, a small-ish venue in Louisville, Kentucky. And there was this lineup was stacked. I think Asking Alexandria was the headliner. I didn't really care for them, but a lot of my friends did. And it was Upon a Burning Body, Iceland Kills, Icy Stars, and a couple smaller bands. And it was around the year that that Miley Cyrus song Wrecking Ball came out because the opening local band played a cover of that, which was really good. Kickoff is up. He's going to return it. And he'll get across the 33 out of bounds, but there is a flag. And so all of my guy friends and a couple of their girlfriends all wanted to go. There was 12 of us, and we took 2 cars, and I mean literal cars, not like an SUV. And we were all packed in there, and we drove up there. We waited outside in the snow to get in. And it was so cold. We finally get in, and Icy Stars plays. It's so loud. This guy that went with us, I don't know why he went. Yes, no scoring in the third quarter. He had earplugs in. I was like, what a wuss. But all my guys were losing it over Icy Stars, and then finally, Iceland Kills came on, and I was so jacked up. I was ready, man. And there was this part in this song, and it's off their older album, and it's it goes real slow right before it goes into a insane breakdown. And my guy friends were like, Alex, you want to crowd surf? I'm 4'11". I weighed like 110 pounds at the time. And I was like, no, not right now, because it had slowed down. And so they just like, all of them just was like, okay. And they just threw me. And like 2 mosh pits had started side by side. And so the crowd all split. And I was up in the air and I came down from like 8 feet in the air straight on my tailbone, which was the worst injury I've ever had. This big dude picked me up and like he was like holding me like a baby and he was like, do you want to go back up there? And I was like, no. And so he like carried me to the front where the security guard was and just like held me over, and I like had to go sit down for a long time. I'm shocked to learn that jumping off a cliff would lead to injury. Great, but my legs are very tired. I'm not sat down in a week. Man, it was the worst. And the ride home, like we had, like I said, like 12 people in 2 cars, and it was not comfortable. That was a quick injury. I saw Jacobs was already back out. Are the Raiders going to Saints this game? Honestly, I'll be mad if I have to watch that same game twice. I broke my tailbone landing in water, not hitting anything. Yeah, my dude friends, they just threw me, and the mosh pit started all at the same time, so everybody like wanted to get out of the way, so there was nobody there, and I just like came straight down on the concrete on my tailbone. I won't be happy with how we were playing, but a win is a win. That is right. A win is a win no matter what. Why are they showing all these sequel movies? Oh, they're talking about the Super Bowl hangover for the Rams. Okay, I was like, it was like Jaws 2, Caddyshack 2, a couple other movies, and I was like, why are they showing those? Okay, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 17. They're going to hand it off to Akers. Akers, with a full head of steam, is going to get a couple yards. Alex, if you go live on Twitch tomorrow, what time will the stream start? I don't get off work until after 9 p.m., so it's going to be pretty late if I do. So I don't know. What if it says 13 to 3? Then that's fine, I guess. I can deal with that. 2nd down and 5 after the carry. It's going to be on the 22. He's going to fake the handoff, play action. He's going to sidearm throw it, get it away, get the 1st down. I hope your friends apologize. Nah, and I wouldn't have expected them to. I still had so much fun, and I wasn't mad about it. And they had no idea that had happened to me for like an hour, because I went, like, this venue is like a giant barn. And if you walk through the side door, there's like a small venue, like a literal, like, it's like the smallest like house show size stage, and that's where they usually set up merch if they're using the big room. And I just went in there and kind of just sat down for a while. So they didn't even know for a long time, and so I wasn't mad at them. 1st and 10, they're going to run the play action again. Baker's going to load up deep down the field, and there is going to be a flag. Tutu Atwell was on the ground. I love the old slam mosh pits. He got leveled by a guy 10 inches taller than me with 90 pounds of me. Hey, dude, you okay? Yeah, I put you over there out of danger. Dude, I think you maybe broke my jaw. I have a funny story about in that same venue. It might have been the same day, or I don't know. They all run together. Hey, Sam, have a good night. I appreciate you. It's going to be pass interference. And he's able to draw the flag. And so it's going to be a huge 1st down for the Rams. They're all the way at the Raiders 30 now. And they're going to fake the toss. They're going to hand it off. Then he's going to hand it off to Tutu Atwell, and he'll make it back to the line, and that's it. But anyway, we went and seen Asking Alexandria again. But it's not the same day. but same band. I don't know why we saw them so much. I never really liked them, but the asking had called for a wall of death, and I was like, and my friend's girlfriend, who was like this real little girl, was just like holding on to me for like dear life, and I was like, please let go. Please let go. I do not want to get beat up today. And she wouldn't, and so I couldn't back out of it. She had her feet down, man. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line. And they're going to fake the handoff, roll out, play action. Baker's looking. He's got nowhere to go, so he's going to keep and just go out of bounds, basically at the line of scrimmage. And so he's like, like 3, 2, 1, go, and everyone starts running together. And my friend Mark was standing next to me, and I watch him, and I'm just trying not to die, man. Like, seriously, that's what it felt like. It was like fight or flight, but I was like, I just don't want to do this. And you see him go, and this guy that's like the double the size of him picks him up by his shirt, or it might have been his throat, I don't know, his shirt or throat, and just slams him down. And as he fell, he just like fell on this girl and ripped her shirt down the middle, and he felt so bad. But I was like, I just watched him die. Like, he actually died. 3rd down and 10 from the 30. Baker's going to quick pass to Atwell. Atwell's got a lane. He's going to get a 1st down and more, and there will be another flag. McVay might keep Baker. I mean, Stafford is on the edge of, contemplating retirement with all the concussions and stuff. That's going to be a hold on the offense to bring that play back. So they'll replay 3rd down. My old punk club released a DVD documentary, and they got Ice-T when he was doing the old body count band, and he was like, the plus of this club was you do what you want and you bring your own booze. The downside, you might die. Dude, I love that. Like, that is like what I feel like that's like that kind of vibe is what like my high school years was like. I spent like every week up in like Louisville or Cincinnati going to a bunch of small band shows for the most part, and like I don't know how we survived half of them. Flag, 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 flag. It's going to be 3rd down and 16 now after the penalty. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Baker's going to throw over the middle. He's going to hit his tight end, Hopkins, and he'll cross to the 30, but it's not going to be enough. It will be 4th down. And I think the kicking team is going to come out here and try to add a couple points to their score. There's a flag, though. What is the flag? Another flag. Yeah, man, it's just all it's been is flags. So this is going to go on the Rams. Wait. It's because he pushed him. So they were in field goal range, but after this penalty, I do not think they will be. Well, it was going to be a 45-yard, but they're going to try it anyway on 4th and 23. It's going to be a 61-yard field goal attempt. If he hits this, man. All right, kick is up, and it's going to be wide left. No good. I respect them for trying. Yeah, it was only going to be a 45-yard attempt. Why are they even playing? Not even, man. Dude, I'm saying. He did have the distance. I think he overthought it, and that's why it shanked left, which is understandable. That's tough mentally. Dude, the Rams are playing well enough on offense. Like, not good, but well enough. OMG, they have another quarter. Josh Jacobs is back in the game. He went in to get x-rays and has been cleared. So I guess Jacobs is in. It looks like he is. So it's going to be They're going to give the ball to him on first down, and he's only going to get about a yard. Nope, we still got 2:30 left in the third quarter. This game, man, it feels like we've been here forever, but we've only been in here for 2 hours, so I mean, we're doing okay on time. All right, 2nd down and 9. Raiders need to burn as much clock as possible, seriously. I think one more score from the Raiders and that will be it, man. I agree, Nathan. Carr's looking. He's got time. He's going to check it behind the line to Jacobs. Jacobs able to get about 8 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and super short. It looks like he is really uncomfortable right now. Welcome to Thursday Night Football, everyone. Oh yes, this is what it is about. Is the Devontae Adams winning? He is. He is winning. He hasn't had much in the second half, but he had a really good first half. I don't know, man. Jacobs looks like he's having a tough time today. 3rd down and 2. They're gonna hand it off, and he's gonna get the yards for a first down. And that was Jacobs with the carry. So I think if they run the ball here, it'll be the last play of the quarter. All right, 1st and 10. They're in Rams territory from the 37. Carr's looking. He's got time. He's going to roll right. Now he's under pressure. He escapes the guy. He's going to throw it down the field and just throw it away. So there's got to be at least one more play of this 3rd quarter. I appreciate that, Mickey. All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 with 25 seconds left. And this time they're going to hand the ball off to Jacobs. Jacobs going to get 9 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and short, and I think that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We're on the final stretch. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, even 3 points, crafty. But a touchdown for sure. He may not be happy, but I'd tell McDaniels to start limiting his touches or just tell him to sit down. Yeah, he is looking very, very bothered. So I don't think he needs to play this 4th quarter if I were the coach. I mean, obviously, that's not up to me or you, but your other guys are getting good looks. You don't want him hurt in the long run, especially if it's his hand. He's a ball carrier, man. Yeah, I don't see the point in risking a Josh Jacobs injury, a worse injury than where he's already at. He cleared his X-rays. Maybe he just jammed his finger, but I don't know. I know he's tough and gonna say don't take me out, but gotta think long term. I agree with you 100%. Especially BRB work stuff. I don't work this late, not probably missing anything. I understand. You probably won't miss a whole lot. You might see a Raiders touchdown. It might be a field goal. And if the Rams have anything in store, I don't know. If you miss anything, I'll fill you in. I don't know if the Rams have anything left to pull out that they haven't already tried. I don't know. You never know what you're going to get. It's Thursday night football. This game, for no reason, could somehow go into overtime and end in a tie. Hey, there's Papa. McVay is crafty. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this game's over, but I don't know. Thursday night football makes me extra sleepy. Same. 3rd down and 2. At the start of the 4th quarter. And they're going to put the ball on the ground, hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs not going to get there. I hate the Rams. Dude, me too. And so it's going to be 4th down. They're going to hold them to 3. I don't think they'll go for it here. I mean, I guess they could go for it, but I don't think they will. Wait, why did you say welcome, Alex? No, yeah, I did. I did, Dad. I just saw it. All right, 4th and 1. I guess they are going to go for it. And it looks like maybe a QB sneak. Yeah, it is Carr. Carr's wound up. He got the 1st down. Wait, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 25-yard line. They're going to put the ball on the ground, hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs going to push forward for 3 yards, and it will be 2nd down. Okay, Carr, you don't need to do that either. Yeah. I agree with the running the ball here. I don't really love the QB sneak either. All right, 2nd down and 7. Carr's looking. He's got time. He's finally throws it over the middle, trying to get it to Adams. That was a dangerous play. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Stops the clock at 13 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Adams and a defender that's not Jalen Ramsey exchanging a couple words right there. Ramsey gets burned by the upper echelon of receivers, yes. All right, 3rd and 7. It looks like there's a lineman down again for the Raiders, so they're checking him out right now. And they'll go to commercial break while he's getting looked at. Adams must have thought he was a photographer. Oof. I forgot about that. I know that the Raiders really want a touchdown right here. Oh. No, it looks like he got a clip of Jalen Ramsey getting fleeced by Davante Adams that he posted. I'll drop it in the chat if anyone wants to watch it, even though a lot of people have seen it already live. There it is. Copy. Ooh, no. There you go. Not great finishers, either team. The Raiders, they either start well or they finish well. They don't really do both well. And the Rams are just bad. I don't really know. Not worried about the score, just want to get past it. Yes. I totally get that. If they can put 7 up here, like I said, this game probably is over. We'll see. But if they gotta settle for 3, the Rams have a chance, but I can't put my money on the Rams doing much in this fourth quarter. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and 7. They've got a new guy in at O-line for the guy who went down. It is a rookie. It's going to be on the 22, 3rd and 7. And to think I thought this would be a good game. Carr's looking. He's gonna get it away. I think it's to Abdullah. They're gonna be short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down again. I don't see any reason for them to go for it. Looks like Carr's taking his helmet off, so maybe they're gonna kick the field goal. Try to extend their lead to 13. If they do, then this will be exactly like the Saints game. Rams getting their butt kicked in front of their fans is a good game. Kick is up, and it is good. Raiders lead 16-3 with 12:20 left in the 4th quarter. I want to test the rest of the defense, let them score plan. It's got to work for someone, right? They did. I mean, Bryce Perkins played really well in that game. Same guy that watches the Rams has season tickets to the WNBA. I didn't even care for the Rams last year. I know they won the Super Bowl, so it is what it is. But I just didn't enjoy watching them then. And it wasn't even because of Matt Stafford. It wasn't anything. I don't even know. All 3 of their fans must be disappointed, right? There is a lot more people in this crowd than I anticipated seeing, to be honest. But they usually discount tickets for primetime games if they don't sell enough. So, looks like someone is holding the kick. Is it windy in there? Kick is up, and it will be a touchback. LA is still Raiders town anyway. You're right, though. But, why was someone holding the football up for that kickoff? Fatford. It's Matthew Patford. I somehow got behind on the stream. I am back to live now. Oh, well, welcome back. I mean, don't they have it where it's partially open? Because didn't they have a delayed game last year when it was raining or something? And I was real confused about it. 1st and 10, play action. He's going to throw it. He's going to hit his guy, number 89. Oh, that's Tyler Higbee. For a couple yards, he'll step out of bounds. Even the air conditioning has given up on the Rams. This was the Saints score. That's what I said. If they make this kick, it's the exact same. Hopefully it doesn't have the same ending, though, because that just made me so mad. All right, 2nd and 5 from the 30. And they're going to hand it off, and he's going to get hit, but he'll get a couple yards right here. Lightning, okay. I thought it was a rain delay. I think that's what they said it was a rain delay. It's going to be 3rd down. The clock's going to run under 11 and a half minutes here. And I was like, how is there a rain delay? They're literally indoors. I made that in 10 minutes. Imagine if I took my time. 3rd down and 3. Rams trying to keep their drive alive. Baker's looking. He's going to load up down the sideline. He's going to overthrow Atwell again. There is a flag on the play. Baker is, not good. I don't think so. It's going to be on the offense. Penalty is declined. It will be 4th down. Only a wimpy LA team would have a rain delay for football. Yes. Still waiting for that pick 6, Baker. Well, they haven't been able to do much. I mean, I don't know. Depends on the day for me, Dave. All right, 4th and 3. Kick is up. There is a flag that came early. He's going to catch it at about the 24, go down at about the 25. Yeah, that kick went up, or that flag went out real early. Oh, the Raiders jumped. It was 4th and 3, so if the Raiders jumped, that's going to be a 1st down for the Rams. Baker and overthrows are the football equivalent of peanut butter and jelly. Wait, there was 2 flags. There was a hold, an offside for the Raiders in the hold, but I didn't see I think the hold was on the Raiders also. So Rams offense is going to come back on the field right here. Holy flag, Batman. What is this, basketball? All right, so 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 38. 10:53 to go in the game. They're going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw over the middle. He's going to hit his guy, Jefferson, and he's going to take a shot, but it's another big 1st down. What was more lame, the 3 fans at the Rams Super Bowl parade or the 12 Lion fans that put up that banner? The more lame? Okay, so there's going to be a hold on the Rams that takes away that catch. The Rams Super Bowl parade's more lame. The 12 Lion fans that put up a banner is awesome. You're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel, hoping for the upside on Baker. I was in KC. We had literal waterfalls down the stairs and upper decks. I was on the club level in the bar. Yeah, I agree with reaching with Baker. I mean, a good coach might be able to help him, but I think he beats himself. Rams have more Lions fans than fans of their own, right? 1st and 20. Baker's going to check it down to Williams. Williams has got a lane, and he'll get a couple of them yards back, but it's going to be 2nd down. Sam's happened multiple times at Mizzou with the rain. Could only have 9 points. That's true. That is true. Told you the refs would win. All right, 2nd and 10. Baker looking, going to fire over the middle again. He's got his guy, and another first down. Who's Tim? That's Tim. Everybody at It's in the Blood misses you, Papa. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams. 9.5 to go in this one. They are in Raiders territory. He's going to fake the handoff. And he'll load down the sideline. He'll get it to Atwell, but it's a little bit high, and he's unable to come down with it. 2nd and 10. Your shoes are frozen to the floor. Baker's lack of height will always be an impediment regardless of coaching. How tall is Baker? I mean, he's taller than, like, Kyler. I didn't think he was that small, is he? A lot of tutus touches. 2nd and 10. Baker throws. It's a little low. It's caught. I'm not sure if he caught that. And he's going to get a couple of those yards. He did catch that. I'll look it up. How tall is Baker? He is 6'1". He's slightly taller than me. Baker Mayfield is 6'1". 3rd down and 4. It looks like McDaniels is challenging whether or not that was a catch. I didn't think he was like that short. 6'1" sounds about right. Because I remember them talking about him being like a little bit taller. All right. He caught that 100%. But it did touch the football did touch the ground, but I think he already had his arms wrapped around it. So that's a close one. That's hard to overturn because it didn't hit the ground until his body hit it, but he had already had it to his body. He does look small, but I feel like a lot of them look a lot smaller than they are. Because, like, maybe everyone else is getting taller. Patrick Mahomes is only 6'2". That's only an inch taller. And I think he looks small watching him on the TV. Like, a lot of these guys don't look as big as they are. Hey, Baker, I'm open. Oh, he missed me. I want to look up how tall that receiver was. And Jeff was like, why did they got the biggest guy running that? How tall is Mac Hollins? He is 6'4". I didn't realize he's that big. I mean, he obviously looked big. But that makes sense. Mahomes? I don't know. I feel like Rodgers honestly looks like he's 5'11". But I think Mahomes just looks about the same size as Rodgers, and which makes sense. They're both 6'2". But the rushers and the O-line. Big Ben looked freaking huge, man. They didn't call him Big Ben for nothing. Normally the reverse and around guy run with a short, fast guy. Yeah, I think that was a catch, and I don't think it'll get overturned. All right, so the call is going to stand. Vegas is going to lose a timeout. Whoa, Nathan. I realized what you were trying to say, but that looks bad. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Rams. That's tough. What do you mean we've got dirty minds? Did you see what you said? 3rd and 4, there's going to be a flag. Play's going to get blown dead. Yeah, tell him, Mickey. All right, so the Raiders, neutral zone infraction on Crosby, so that's going to give the Rams a 1st down. He just comes flying across the line. He said, whoops. He thought we were thinking something completely different. First and 10, hands it off to Akers. Akers got a lane. He'll get about 6 or 7 yards on the carry. 8.5 minutes to go in this game. Rams are playing like they're ahead. They do not know how to win a game. But this is the first time all year I've really truly seen them run the football, which is weird. But if you think about it, Baker Mayfield can only play at least semi-well with the run game. He cannot play well if it's all in the air. 2nd and 2, quick throw. Going to hit Higbee for a 1st down. Under 8 to go. I'm not going to talk about that one. I'm not going to talk about that one. Is this what stream chats look like in the 1800s? If there were stream chats, probably. Yeah, what Dave said. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams, but he did have a typo. From the 24, they got a chance to cut the lead right here. Play action. He's going to throw it, and he's going to get his guy. He's saying that there was a face mask. He's not going to get past the line of scrimmage. It looks like he might have grabbed his face, but I don't know if he grabbed his face. But you're far behind, not enough time to get into rhythm and start a balanced offense. I think maybe they're just using this to – okay, so he did grab his face mask, but he didn't pull it. Maybe they're just trying to develop Mayfield in this offense. They already know they're pretty much out. 2nd and 10, quick throw. It's a little low. I think it's going to hit the ground first. Incomplete. .632 to go. What has Sean McVay got left in the tank? They're only 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions that are over 7 yards. How's the Rams draft looking? All I know is they don't have a 1st round pick. 3rd and 10. Baker steps into the throw. He gets it to Tutu Atwell for a 1st down, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. I know that the Lions have their 1st round pick this year. Gasoline. I'm not saying anything else tonight. Making mistakes like this game. I'd be looking down the road like 5 years if the Rams right. 1st and 10. Mayfield throws, hits Atwell again, still on his feet. He's going to get them inside the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, 5.5 to go in the game. They have 10 picks, but they're all at the end of the fourth or lower. I think you're right. I thought they might have a second-round pick, but I feel like they traded that for something too. Lions will get a higher pick from the Rams than their own. That's hilarious. 2nd down and 7, they could get a first down at the 1-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off to Akers. Akers still on his feet. And the play's going to get blown dead after a short gain. It will be 3rd down. They're going to have to throw it here. But I just don't know if they trust a quarterback to throw it here. Maybe they get a Mahomes. Can they develop a QB? Seems like they're going to suck for a while. The last QB they developed was Jared Goff. He did go to the Super Bowl, so, I mean, there is that. 3rd and 4, Mayfield looking. He steps up in the pocket, finally gets rid of it. And they're going to be about a yard shy of the first down. I think they'll go for this here. I heard Blake Bortles is free. And that was Malcolm Brown with the catch. I think that was his first catch of the game. It's going to be 4th down and 1 at the 2-yard line. 4 minutes to go in this game. Didn't Blake Bortles retire? Or was that a different QB? All right, they're going to call a timeout. They're going to use their second timeout here with 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. In all fairness, this could have been much worse for the Rams. Can somebody tell me what happened to Bryce Perkins? Is he injured? Because, the way he played against the Chiefs was very good. I think that was his first career start or something. They're talking that Pete knew they'd be better without Russ, just local talk, but we're all having a laugh here. I mean, he had to have known something, man. He is 3rd string, but I feel like he earned a shot in this game. Fourth and 1. Baker's going to roll out, throw, hits Cam Akers, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. He was pushed out of bounds short of the line, but the line judge is marking it a first down. I think his forward progress got him there, but then he got pushed backwards out of bounds. This is an interesting call. He did cross the line with forward progress. All right, 1st and goal, hands it off to Akers. Akers looks like it's close. It looks like it's close. They're going to say it is a touchdown for the Rams. It's close. Akers is the smallest guy on the field by a lot. Mickey gonna get timed out by Shelby. Nah. How much time? I think just under 4 minutes. $3:25. Thank you, Crafty. Or $3:19, sorry. Yeah, that's real close, man. I think his first big push, no Mahomes and no Kelsey versus the Broncos, so Chiefs by 26. Exactly, Dave. You got it. All right, now they are on to kick the extra point. Matt Gay kick is up, and it is good. It is now a 6-point ball game with 3:19 remaining. That's Broncos country. Let's ride. You said I can't do mod things right now. Nathan had a boo-boo. Let's see. Oh, went the wrong way. You're not in timeout, Nathan. It's okay. We know that you didn't mean to. All right, Mickey. Now nobody can time you out anymore. We all make mistakes. It's all good. It's all good. Nobody can time you out anymore. Nobody can time you out except for me, I should say. We got 3:19 to go. $10 says this 3:19 takes half an hour, man. For some reason. You've been promoted, Mickey. Yeah, as long as the Raiders play this smart, they can win this game right here. Yeah, Nathan, I know it sucks. It's going to be a touchback on the kickoff, but don't beat yourself up. It's you have your people make typos all the time. It's okay. All right, so the Raiders are going to have this ball. Dude, I need a field goal. Wait, on which team? Which kicker? Now, if the Raiders don't run the ball all 3 times right here, I don't understand. Like, their play calling is bad. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off, and they'll get a yard. See, they need to run it at least one more time before they even think about throwing the ball. Also, what's up, Beezy? You're welcome, Mickey. And the Rams use their final timeout right here. I probably would have waited until like the second down or the second down play or the third down play to use that, but Rodgers would throw it to Devontae. You're right. Just no turnover and escape this game. So would I. That's fair. All right, 2nd down and 9. And they're going to hand the ball off to Jacobs. Jacobs going to get a hole, and it's going to be 3rd down and short, real short, less than a yard. And the clock will continue to run under 3 minutes here. If they do not hand the ball off right now. I never noticed that, Jeff, but I see it now. All right, 3rd and 1. They run the ball, and they get stopped. He's not going to get there, and it's 4th down. Do the Raiders go for it here? I think they kick it and, hope for the best on their defense, because this is where the mistakes can be made. I wouldn't even if I could, unless you call me that again. All right, 4th and 1. The defense is still on the field. So is the offense. It looks like they are going to go for it here. Or they're at least going to think about it at the 2-minute warning. Yeah, he was definitely short on that, but I don't know that you go for it here. I understand you want to go win the game. But there is a chance that you don't get it. And they're going to have the ball, fake it, and kick. That's true. All right, so the punter is on the field. He said, I don't even know what a mod does, but zap spam. Zap spam and zap people saying some dumb stuff. Wait, pull in Nathaniel Hackett and take a timeout. It's a 2-minute warning. All right, 4th and 1. The kick is up. And it's going to take a healthy bounce inbounds all the way down inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. What a nice roll right there. Their punter is all wound up right now. That football had the best bounce it possibly could have. So no timeouts. They can't run the football. I don't think they can win this game. I can't. That kick was amazing. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 2. Baker looking to the sideline. He gets it. I think it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Atwell. He couldn't get his 2nd foot in. I like that play right there. Never say never. Learned that from Justin Bieber. Yeah, well, I know Baker Mayfield, dude. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pick 6 right here. All right, 2nd down and 10. Baker looking, he's going to throw, gets his guy, gets it back to Tutu. This time he gets out of bounds, but he will be short of the 1st down. 1:37 to go. Taylor Swift told me to say hi, so there I did it. 3rd down and 1. Baker throws over the middle, and it is intercepted. And there is a flag. I agree, Jeff. I agree. Let's go, Rams. That hurt to say. Wait, why? So it's going to be, I think, pass interference on the defense. And Baker sucks. You're right. I feel like that can't be his first name. It might be. I don't think that was pass interference. I think that was a hold. Baker just got tackled by his own dude as he threw that. He was trying to block, but still. That's true. Then why'd you say let's go Rams? 1st and 10, Baker looking, steps up, and he's going to get sacked down back by the 11. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I know Baker Mayfield, man. I watch a lot of them. There is a flag on the play. Oh, that's fair, I guess. Okay, so there's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Raiders. I didn't see what happened. Oh, he knocked the football out of Baker's hand. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line with 1:20 to go. Mayfield looking. He's going to take a shot, and he gets it to the guy all the way deep down the sideline, number 18. That was a dumb call. If they're going to do anything, that's a fine. That's not a I don't get it. So from the 40-yard line, under a minute to go, Mayfield looking. He's going to check it down to, I think his name was Brown. Malcolm Brown, maybe. And it's going to be 2nd down and 1. Baker's gunning. All right, 2nd and 1. Mayfield looking, quick throw, hits the same guy. He's going to go down just outside of the 20. Remember the crawl crew? Dude, I live for the crawl crew. All right, 1st and 10, they're going to spike it here with 15 seconds to go. Comes alive with less than 20 seconds, maybe turn it up a little earlier, like maybe, the first half, the 3rd quarter, any of the 4th quarter. What a catch, dude. Skowronek, that's his name. New game, kids. All right, 2nd down and 10. Mayfield looking, throws down the sideline, hits Jefferson in the end zone. Listen, of course I said that, man. With 9 seconds to go, I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. It is a tie ball game, 9 seconds to go, and an extra point to be kicked. Didn't we see this game on Monday night, right? All right, extra point. Oh, they're going to call a timeout, try to ice the kicker. Skip is screaming at Shannon right now, telling him Baker is goated. I still don't think Baker is goated, man. Screenshot blood. Dude, that was a dot to Jefferson, though. Man. All right, to kick the extra point with 10 seconds left in the game. We all picked the Raiders UCF or Sports Cat. Extra point is good. Raiders are going to have 10 seconds. Jesus. I cannot believe that, man. This makes me want to play Madden right now after the stream ends. Dude, Madden makes me so mad. But I guess it's in the name of the game. I picked flag. Baker stays off the XFL for a little longer. This is unbelievable, man. I can't even dude. This is actually unreal. I be playing Face of the Franchise. I like playing Face of the Franchise. Let me fix this camera. I guess it's a little fuzzy. I didn't even notice. I apologize. There we go. EA Sports, I kicked your ass in that game. Exact ending of Monday night. Yeah. Literally, it feels fake. All right, kick is up, and it will be a touchback for the greatest game of 2022. No, dude, this looks exactly the same as the Monday game, which made me mad. There's 10 seconds remaining in the game. It actually made me mad. It's not that fuzzy. It's better than it was. That was unreal, dude. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25. 10 seconds, one timeout. Carr's looking. He's got time. Pressure's coming. He unloads and throws an interception at the 50-yard line. And that is going to be all she wrote. There's 2 seconds left, but this game is over. Wow. The Rams of all teams, man. Oh, there's Baker Mayfield headbutting people without a helmet on again. That dude's got 2 brain cells. You can't change my mind. Bro, that is unreal. A 98-yard game-winning drive. I am in disbelief. So does this mean the Rams do not get eliminated this week? Did I just see the Saints and Bucks game? You saw the exact same freaking game. Except for now everyone thinks Baker Mayfield's good again. What have I just watched? Baker can do special things. Just like once a year, man. Like, he's not that good. I can't wait for a Baker Mayfield card for Madden. Bro, this game is stupid. I'm sorry, Nathan. I literally said, there is no way. Because Baker can't run the ball. And what did he do? He went 98 yards in the air in 45 seconds. Dude, that's what I'm saying, Pizzle. The NFL's not rigged. We just watched 2 back-to-back primetime games that were identical. I have no words for this one. The refs win. There were some dumb stuff that happened, but I don't know, man. Yeah, but the Rams, man. But this is the defining moment of his career thus far. I mean, this just saves his career 100%. Like, he was going to get a shot with the Rams the rest of the season because they're only paying him $1.35 million. But this keeps him as a starter for another week and, helps his case when the season ends either way. But NFL didn't want Baker in the USFL. They didn't want him in the XFL with Money Manziel either, I guess. Are you twitching tonight? Ask Shelby. I do work tomorrow, but I don't have to work early, so it doesn't matter. Actually, I'm gonna check what time I work before I get off here, so I can see. Progressive's calling right now, dude. If the Rams win is your defining moment, you got work to do. I mean, it was a pretty impressive comeback fourth quarter drive. Like, I'm not going to disrespect that. 98 yards, less than a minute, and put it in the end zone. Fun ending. I'm mad about it, but it is what it is, man. I can't believe that. But hey, I appreciate you guys. I'm always twitching. It's got Iceberg Blue. Oh my god. My brain, it's not like it hurts. But it's just empty. Like, there's no thoughts. Like, what am I even? I don't know. Matthew Stafford to Carolina. I think Matthew Stafford will hang it up for good before he goes to Carolina. Yeah, I work pretty early. Or I don't work early. I texted her, so if she's not in here in the chat anymore. Flag. Nathan's still yelling flag, dude. I feel for you, man. I was rooting for the other underdog, the one who was winning the whole game and sucked more at the end, though. Shane versus Alex in Madden stream needs to happen. I have to get him to play Madden so he can know how to play it. The last Madden he played was probably in like 05 with me. Bum Football League. I planned on getting him to play Madden for the channel whenever I could get him to play. All right, Shelby said she's down but hasn't changed since 05. But yeah, but he hasn't held a controller since then either for the most part. Oh, my brain hurts. It doesn't hurt. It's just confused. The game was over. How did the Rams win? Dude, I'm going to be thinking about this one all week because, first of all, I'm just mad. All right. Now I'm going to tell you guys, you press buttons and make shit happen. I tried to teach my brother how to play Madden a few weeks ago, and it didn't work. But he might have a little bit better. I don't even think I don't think she will, but I haven't picked a Thursday right in a month. What's up, Bad Monkey? F Amazon, dude. Can we all just petition to like get Amazon out of the NFL? Like, they don't need a game, man. Okay, Rams. 5 first-round picks for Waller. They don't have any first-round picks. That's the problem, though. And you have to sign a kindergarten kid. I'll be with Alex to hear me. All right. Biggest loser tonight is Detroit. I mean, they're still going to get a good draft pick either way. I don't even know. They can find them. Oh, geez, this is unbelievable. Detroit's always a loser. They're not going to be a loser this weekend when they beat Minnesota. Can we all petition to have Mayfield wear a helmet before he headbutts people? He just won a game, so they're going to excuse him headbutting people without a helmet on this week. All right, you guys. I've had enough with football. You guys want me to play some? I'll let you know. I do not have a headset. I mean, not a headset. I don't. WTF, I still can't believe what I've just seen. Big props to Baker Mayfield out for a game-winning drive with that. Like 2 days to prepare for a game. Incredible. Absolutely. I'm with you 100%. But I don't have a camera on my PlayStation right now. But I will start a Twitch live in just a few minutes. Here is the link for knocking the ball out of someone's hands. That's what I said. If anything is a fine, it's not a penalty. It's so dumb, but it is what it is, I guess. But I'm gonna hop off here. If you wanna come hang out, you can hook this camera up to the PS5 nerd. No, you can't. I already tried. They have to have the PlayStation camera. So Christmas is in what, like 15 days after Christmas. The first thing I'll buy is a PS camera. Have y'all seen how it's like Fortnite? Bro, I will do better today, I swear. I will do so much better today. But you're trying sucks, try again. Okay. Have a good night, Dave. Here's the link one more time. Much love to all of you guys. That's where I'm going to be at in just a few minutes. So if you want to come hang out, I'll be there. And like I said, very soon. And if not, I'll be back either Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday, for a Q&A, and we can hang out and talk about music or chips or whatever you guys want to talk about is fine with me, and hang out for the evening. Alex's crawl. Dude, bro, I can make Meeseeks crawl pretty fast. But I'm heading off. I'll be over there. You know where you can find me. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you this weekend. Much love as always. Go Chiefs. Everybody that's not going over to Twitch, have a good rest of your night, and I will see you soon.